Most people don't think twice about Bluetooth until their headphones start cutting out or their mouse decides to take a nap in the middle of a project. That is where this little piece of hardware comes in. It is honestly smaller than a fingernail, which is both a blessing and a bit of a nightmare if you are prone to losing tiny things under your desk. You plug it into a USB port, and for most modern versions of Windows, it just starts working. No hunting for obscure disks or fighting with installation wizards, provided you have an internet connection to pull the latest drivers. What stands out is how much more stable the connection feels compared to those older, clunky dongles that used to stick out an inch from the side of a laptop. Because it sits so flush against the port, you can leave it in your machine permanently without worrying about it snagging on your bag or getting knocked loose. It handles the newer Bluetooth 5.4 standard, which is a nice bit of future-proofing, and the range is surprisingly decent. You can walk a few rooms away with a headset on, and the audio stays crisp, which is a massive step up from the jittery mess of older standards. It is also quite efficient with power, so if you are using this on a laptop, it is not going to drain your battery just to keep a mouse connected. Now, here is the catch that catches a lot of people off guard. This is strictly for Windows machines. If you are rocking a Mac, a Linux setup, or trying to get this to talk to a game console, you are going to be disappointed. It is also worth mentioning that if your computer already has a built-in Bluetooth chip that is acting up, you really need to go into the device manager and disable that internal hardware first. If you don't, the two will fight for control, and you will end up with a connection that is worse than what you started with. It is a simple fix, but it is the kind of thing that trips people up. Also, while it is great for peripherals like keyboards and controllers, don't expect it to turn your PC into a high-fidelity audio hub for multiple high-end speakers simultaneously. It handles the basics perfectly, but it has its limits. For the price, though, it is hard to argue with. It is a set-it-and-forget-it solution that solves a very specific, very annoying problem without taking up any desk space. If you just need a reliable way to get your wireless gear talking to your desktop, this is pretty much the definition of a no-nonsense purchase. It does exactly what it says on the box, and sometimes that is all you really need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.